What if a zombie outbreak actually happened? World War Z / The Last of Us. A man collapses on a crowded subway. People step back. Then he suddenly stands up again. His eyes are empty. His movements are wrong. He grabs the nearest stranger. Within seconds, the station erupts into screaming. Not because one person became a monster, because now there are two, and in 1 hour, there might be hundreds. But here's the terrifying question. Would humanity actually survive a zombie outbreak? Or would civilization disappear in a single month? Hollywood loves zombies. The slow walkers from classic movies, the terrifying sprinters from World War Z, the infected from The Last of Us. Different stories, different monsters. But almost all of them share one terrifying rule. One bite changes everything. Because unlike wars or natural disasters, every victim becomes part of the enemy. Every loss strengthens the outbreak, and that makes zombies unlike anything humanity has ever faced. Let's imagine the first day. Patient 0 is infected inside a major city, maybe New York, London, Tokyo. No one knows what happened. Doctors assume it's rabies or a new virus. Police think it's a drug overdose. Ambulances keep bringing in more patients. Then hospital staff start getting bitten. The emergency room becomes ground zero. Within hours, the hospital itself becomes a trap. Now imagine rush hour. Thousands of people trying to leave work. One infected person enters a subway. Another boards a bus. Someone runs into a shopping mall. People don't know what they're running from. They only see panic. Crowds begin pushing. Stampedes kill almost as many people as the zombies, and every body left behind is another possible infection. But then something interesting happens. Modern cities have cameras everywhere. Phones record everything. Within minutes, millions of videos appear online. Some people believe them. Others call them fake. Governments hesitate, because declaring martial law over a few strange videos could cause panic even if they're wrong. That delay might become humanity's biggest mistake. Then the military arrives. Most people think this is where the movie ends. Tanks, helicopters, assault rifles, game over. Except zombies don't care about fear. They don't surrender, they don't run away, and they don't need food, sleep, or morale. The soldiers do. Every wounded soldier becomes another infected. Every rescue mission becomes riskier. Fighting zombies isn't like fighting an army, it's fighting an infection that wears human bodies. But here's something movies rarely show. Most outbreaks would probably stop here. Why? Because modern armies are unbelievably powerful. Entire neighborhoods could be sealed, roads blocked, bridges destroyed, electric grids shut down, food deliveries stopped. It would be brutal. But governments have contingency plans for biological disasters. If the infection spreads only through bites, humanity probably wins, at an enormous cost. Unless the zombies can run. Imagine World War Z. A healthy person can sprint about 20 kilometers per hour. Those infected move almost as fast. They never stop. They never tire. They climb walls using each other. Suddenly, every defensive line becomes temporary. Cities fall much faster than anyone expected. Now make it even worse. Imagine The Last of Us. The infection spreads through airborne spores. Now you don't even need a bite. Simply breathing the wrong air could be enough. Entire buildings become death traps. Gas masks become as important as food. One broken filter could end your life. This is where civilization truly begins to collapse. Electricity fails, water treatment stops, Hospitals lose power. The internet disappears. Supermarkets empty within days. People aren't just fighting zombies anymore. They're fighting hunger, disease, cold, and each other. History shows that when societies collapse, violence rises quickly. Sometimes, humans become more dangerous than the monsters outside. So where would you hide? A cabin in the woods? It sounds perfect. Until you run out of medicine, or fuel, or clean water. What about an island? Safer, unless someone infected arrives by boat. Underground bunkers? Excellent. Until supplies run low. The truth is, there may be no perfect hiding place, only places that buy you more time. Then comes the question nobody wants to ask. Could humanity ever rebuild? Actually, yes. If enough survivors remain, small communities would slowly reconnect. Farmers would grow food again. Engineers would restore electricity. Scientists would study the infection. Children would grow up never remembering the old world. Human civilization has survived ice ages, pandemics, world wars. Given enough survivors, it could rise again. But it would never look the same. And here's the biggest twist of all. The zombies themselves might not last forever. If they're truly dead, their muscles decay, skin rots, weather destroys exposed bodies. Within months, many would become too damaged to move. Nature would slowly reclaim the cities. Trees would grow through highways. Animals would return. The real challenge wouldn't be killing every zombie. It would be surviving. Until time kills them for us. So would a zombie apocalypse really end humanity? Probably not. It could destroy governments, cities, and billions of lives. But humans have one advantage zombies never will. We adapt, we learn, we rebuild. Because the greatest survival weapon humanity has never been strength, or speed, or bigger weapons. It's our ability to work together before it's too late.